I wanted to ask in terms of the training and preparation for mainly physically and mentally for your role in Captain America Brave New World. What was your process? How hard did it get? How did you get through it?
Yeah, well, the training part was something that I used it as an excuse to role play being an athlete, honestly, and live out my dream. I've always wanted to be an athlete, and I was. That was my identity up until I was like 19. So to be able to have that as a foundation for this character, and every character requires a different way in. But for Joaquin, especially for the film, I realized it's been a couple years. They've been working together. He himself is a tool of the toolbox. So his physical, his body, how he approaches it, from fighting skills to stamina and strength. And so the training process was like 3 months with my boy Nick Shimanek, shout out Nick, who's also trained Saquon Barkley and Pat Mahomes, shout out Saquon and Pat, playing the Super Bowl. And so we built this workout system to like really embody that of I'm essentially a human jet, right? And so I have to be able to sustain G-forces, all these high-speed, awkward angles of flight, and at the same time, we added parkour into it with Brooklyn Zoo, shout out Brooklyn Zoo, and then fight training, and so shout out Gotham Gym and shout out the other one, Gotham Gym, actually 2 different cities, Miami and New York, and with the different trainers, we just kept adding different types of techniques and martial arts training, and I didn't want it to be too refined because I think you meet Joaquin in a space that you could tell that he's good at what he does, but he's not a world-renowned fighter yet.
Yeah.
And so it gave me a place to hopefully build to one day and continue that training. And I just wanted to tell like a subtle story if I get the blessing of coming back again, to see that kick improve over time. And the keen eye would hopefully observe and get that. And so, yeah, that's kind of what that entailed. And it was, 3 months, dropped 19 pounds.
Wow.
Trying to do that again, but it's tough because then just had a Krispy Kreme donut.
It's worth it, though.
So good.
It's worth
So
it.
good.
It's worth it. It's interesting that you used your foundation of being an athlete to kind of bring that skill and that resilience to the training that you had. You've had a relationship with Anthony Mackie before on screen. How did your partnership on and off screen evolve when working on this film?
Yeah, well, I think from the beginning, what I wanted to do as young Danny, being Joaquin, first day for the TV show, was ask him, yo, what should I do? Mm-hmm. Like, do you have any ideas? Like, and before I got to ask him that, like the idiot that I would have been and just been super uncool, it hit me by observing him that, he's transferring from something as well. He's growing to take the mantle of Captain America. And so I realized before I even ask, let me just observe. And so I ended up just observing him through that process, realizing that, like, that's the process that I'm going through as well. And so I didn't necessarily have to ask the uncool questions. And I got to make some choices of my own. And I don't know how he felt about that, because I feel like he probably would have wanted me to ask. But I think there was, like, and I tell him every time, I observed him go through that and grow and plant his feet into being Captain America. And I'm excited for the world to see the film because he absolutely crushes it.
I can imagine. Yeah. And I can imagine how so many characters are on set when it comes to the MCU and you guys as individuals. Has anyone given you like a golden nugget to add to your Marvel Cinematic Universe playbook that has stuck with you?
Golden nugget from my playbook. Oof. I think Harrison Ford, when he describes why he joined the universe, because it's a plethora of unbelievable, talented, skilled craftsmen, artists, right? Like, it's people that have done it at the highest levels. And when Harrison says that he joined because he saw a bunch of actors that he respects and loves having fun, I realized that through his experience, like, that might seem like a very simple sentence, right? Oh, you're having fun, you're just playing, you're just doing, like, it could be translated in a different way, but realizing he's done everything at the highest levels. And hearing him talk about it, it's still like you use everything through an artist's lens. And so Yeah, just I tried to figure out what the most loaded version of having fun meant. Because it's not as simple as just like lollygag and having a blast. But I'm like, no, it's because he gets to play and do all these twists and turns and character exploration and things that, and justifications of insane actions. And so, yeah, I think that's my version is like have fun in that way because that's what actors love to do.
Thank you, Danny. Nice meeting you. Nice, so good. Are you sparkling? Are you still sparkling?
I go sparkling when I feel a little bougie and when someone else is paying for it.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
That's me as well.
Yeah. If I'm like with friends and someone else has got the bill, I'm like sparkling. Yeah.
When someone else is paying for it.
Exactly. No, because it's like $2 more or something like that,
Exactly.
or a half a pound. I don't know what the difference is right now, but it's more.
Yeah.